What's good? It's your boy G Luck.
And it's your boy B Down, G&B, man.
G&B all day. Jumped off the porch.
Dirty Club
bastard, man.
You did.
Forever.
Houston, Texas. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't even trust your mom or your father or your grandmother or your grandfather. Trust no.
All right, so we got G Luck and B Don, G&B Productions,
G&B
off the porch with us.
In the building. Yes, sir.
How you guys feeling today, man?
Feeling all right, man.
Blessed to be here.
Ready to get this 2021 on, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Last year sucked.
Really?
It was all right, though.
Yeah, personally.
Yeah,
Personally,
it was all right.
it was all right, but overall, it was a trash year.
It could have been better.
Yeah, I dig that.
We lost a
man.
lot of people, lost a lot of things.
Okay, yeah. So, but how are you guys feeling about 2021?
So far so good, man. Ready to get some new music out, some new material. Ready to start traveling again. Right. All that good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
What else you guys working on here in Atlanta during this trip?
Right now we just
left Boosie house last night.
Oh, really?
Of course, yeah, we've been locked
That's
in with
brother
Boosie,
though.
yeah.
That's how we touch.
How's he doing, man? How's the leg?
Yeah,
He's walking around a bit?
Yeah,
He don't let nothing stop him from nothing in life. So, yeah, he's
Yeah, he
good.
cool.
Yeah, he's good. He's been through worse, for sure.
He done took his first couple steps and everything already. He good. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we need to see him back, man. Back in motion.
We're trying to bring him over here.
Yeah, we've been trying for a while. All right, so talk to us about life in Houston right now.
Life in Houston.
Life in Houston right now, or meaning, well, I'm gonna say during the pandemic, it's not as bad as people think because we're kind of open. So we catch a lot of the. They actually helped us out a lot too, because when people come to Houston, we're a studio, we open, and a lot of people escape their closed cities and come to Houston. So we've been able to meet a lot of people in 2020 for sure. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say that's what's going on in Houston right now for sure. Like people are still active, people still working and doing what they need to do.
Yeah, it's kind of like here in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's coming here to get a taste of the clubs or whatever it may be.
Right, for sure.
Because where they live at, everything's shut
People
down.
getting Airbnbs in Houston and living in them right now. And there's a lot of celebrities out there that people don't know. We'll know because we got the studio, we're well connected, but there's a lot of people out there right now.
I dig that, man. And you guys are both from the South Side?
Yes, sir. Southside of Houston, Texas. Aaron Clark, Madison alumni.
Yes.
Okay. So what goes down on the South Side?
Southside, man, we players, man. We different. Houston is divided into two parts. You got the South Side and the North Side. North Side, we laid back, we cool. South Side, we laid back, we cool, we players. North Side, on the other hand, they're a little wild, they're a little ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
It get ratchet on the South Side too, but yeah that's what it's known for.
Yeah. South Side is known for the cool player guys.
Okay.
Laid back, like us.
There's some North Side people that are gonna have some problems with that.
We love y'all though.
We love y'all though.
I think
We
they said,
work with
I
one
think
of
they
the
said the
main
same thing when they
North
came
Side
here. So.
Slim Thug, we've been doing music with him for like 20 years. One of the main North Siders, so it don't even matter.
That's what's up, man.
That's our brother. Shout out Slim.
Yeah. All right, so you two guys met in high school, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On accident.
What do you mean by accident? How so?
We were both kind of rapping, but he was doing his own thing. I kind of was doing my own thing with my own set of friends. And some way around, so when you're in school, the people who rap, the people who play sports, so somebody just linked us up, and then he had a studio at his house, and I went to it one day, and it was up from there. His mom looked at me and was like, "What's your name?" And I told her, and she was like, "Boy, come here. I ain't seen you since you was a baby." His mom, long story short, used to babysit my mama. We didn't even know each other.
Really?
We didn't know each other until we met in high school, but our parents knew each other.
That's crazy.
That's crazy story. Like she saw me when I walked in, and she was like, "What's your name?"
Yeah,
I told her, and she was like, "Come here, boy, I ain't seen you since she was a baby." And it was up from there. Yeah.
So
we stopped rapping instantly.
Yeah.
We had like one song, maybe two.
Okay.
And back then, it wasn't like you can go on YouTube and find beats. So that's where the producing thing came in from. We was like, we got to make our own beats.
Yeah, we both realized that that's probably more of what we want to do than rap.
Okay.
That's fine rappers, but we can do this, what we doing.
Yep.
Were you guys self-taught? Like this?
Self-taught,
Okay.
everything.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Got a
and
little
then
bit
been traveling around with different people and able to see other producers at work and kind of like looking over their shoulder, like, "Oh, we did that, okay, bet."
We got a
Trying to
little
apply it to
training
us.
from Full Sail University.
Okay.
Audio engineering and stuff like that. So that way we can know the lingo when we got in the studio, but
No one told us how to play
taught us,
keys and how to make it play a drum pattern on the drum machine.
you
know what I'm saying?
can't really teach that.
Yeah.
You can't teach that.
You got to be in you, not on you.
Did you guys start off on hardware or software?
Hardware.
FPC and the Triton.
we seen the transition. Like we used to save beats on floppy disks. We used to have to write down the sound banks on the tablet. Nowadays, everything is just, you don't have to pay nothing.
Man, we watched these young producers, which I love it. They'll book a expensive studio, $1,000, $2,000 a day studio, and it's just a laptop. It ain't a keyboard in the place. Like,
Just
not
a
in a
laptop.
closet, nothing. They can't go get one. Man, I want to play some keys. They're like, oh, they look around like, oh, shit, I hope somebody got one. Yeah, nah. But I love it, though. I love the transition of the...
Yeah, we were able to see the best of both worlds. We came in at the tail end of the other generation up until now. So like I said, we came in with hardware. We had MPCs, keyboards, sound racks, and all type of stuff. We had to just plug in, and you couldn't travel with it. And if you did, you had, you know what I mean? You had to have, man, that was crazy, traveling with keyboards, the big keyboard boxes, the MPC boxes.
Now, I remember coming to Atlanta in high school and having, speakers and equipment. Now I come out here to visit kinfolk, and I'll so-call myself bringing my studio with me. You talking about an extra big, hard case for the MPC, for the Triton, for the speakers. All that was pretty much another plane ticket.
Oh yeah.
Just to get out here.
For sure.
But nowadays it's you can put it in your little
Studio
pouch.
right there.
Yeah, studio in the backpack.
It's right there in your phone.
That's a
On your
good
phone,
thing.
right.
Yep.
Yeah. On your phone. Come on, man. I done seen somebody cook up
Yeah.
on a phone.
I know a couple that do that. They make all their beats on the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
You got placements and everything?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What a world,
You need
man.
to get with it to get lost, man. That's crazy.
So what do you guys use now? Do you still use hardware at all, or have you completely?
External MIDI keyboard because
Okay.
I'm still old school, bro. I like to play shit.
Yeah.
I like to play.
We still use we use Logic though.
Okay.
On the beats. Pro Tools.
Still have an
on
MPC.
recording.
The MPC, we still use that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Fruit Loops and all that too. It's just I'm just more comfortable in Logic and MPCs and actual hardware. I can't click in my melodies. I like to play it, and then I go on the grid and fix it. But starting off clicking it, nah, I can't do it. I don't get a feel for it. I don't get a feel until I actually play.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. So what's the creative process like when you guys are cooking up? Who starts off? Who handles what? Or is it
It's all feeling a lot of times.
It's a
I know
vibe.
he's more melody based. I'm more
Okay.
drum based, but we both. I do melodies. He do drums. We both engineer.
Like I'll be sitting there with a melody cooking up, and he'll come in. Oh, I hear some drums on it. I get up and let him do the drum,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
There's no really certain way. I used to always want to know how duos work, but we never really sat in too many studios with other duos. Like,
Oh,
I always
really?
want to know how the Neptunes work, how to this and that, but it's really no formula for anything.
Crazy part is we sat in the studio with the Neptunes, but not together.
Yeah. It was
really?
Just for real by itself.
For real by itself. That was crazy. Matter of fact, that night was crazy. Pharrell was sitting in there, and then Timberland just so happened to walk in,
Oh, shit.
and they were like talking, and I'm sitting up like, oh wow. But not trying to ride, like, oh wow.
I gotta soak up this game, man.
Yeah, for real. Fly on the wall.
I just want to shake both of y'all hands and hopefully something just work out.
For real. Yeah. So, what's you guys' thoughts on the current sound of music and the direction it's going?
I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the fact that music changes. You know what I mean? Music, and then also music is an opinion. It ain't a fact. So you need this kind of music for this kind of people who want it. You need this kind of music for these people who want it. If everybody was listening to one, back in the game, we all kind of was listening to one thing. We listened to what the label said we need to listen to. Now it's not like that. Now it's what you want to listen to. What's
Music
what's
is created so fast nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Do a song right now in 30 minutes, it'll be all over on the internet.
Everything.
YouTube, everything.
From the start to finish, everything.
Back then, you couldn't do that. You had to wait. It was a process you had to do when you released the song. You couldn't just up and say, all right, I'm gonna drop it right now. You couldn't do that.
gotta submit
Nowadays, it's like it's
You gotta
so
talk
much.
to somebody and send something in. Nah, you gotta stop people from dropping you. Hey, open it up. Hey.
Let's get the paperwork.
Yeah,
right.
we go talk
Right.
first. What y'all doing? Man, ain't mixed yet. Yeah, you gotta do that nowadays. But I like it because it's more of the artist now. It's not what the label wants you to see.
Yep.
You go to their IG and see who exactly they are, and this is them. You know what I mean? This is them all day. So I like that more, that a person isn't told what kind of music to make. He can just sit there and make whatever he wants to make, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So I like
Facts.
that. I like that. About the game for sure right now. We didn't know half these rappers back in the game. Half of them was cornballs, and we ain't know it. We thought they was he was this person and that person, and you meet him, it's like he's a cornball. Nowadays, you kind of see that cornball shit on the IG.
Yeah,
Like,
you can
okay,
see it right away,
okay,
like,
I
oh,
don't really
damn.
need to listen to him as much.
Talk to us about the growth of you guys' sound from when you first started till today.
Man, I think a couple of days ago we was listening to some old stuff, man, from like 2007, 2008, and to hear the difference to now, oh yeah, very long way we came. Because we weren't trained, we weren't taught how to do any of this. We kind of just winged it this whole time up until now. Now that we have an actual business going and everything, we were just winging it, but learning at the same time, but learning on our own. We wasn't watching YouTube videos.
I love the way we learned, though. We learned from experience.
Yeah,
a lot of
just
experience.
watching, observing. We didn't go on YouTube. There wasn't no YouTube videos to go watch. Just somebody showing you how to do it step by step.
Yeah.
We kind of just had to go in the lab and figure it out ourselves. All right, now click that right there, bro. Now move this out the way. Do this right here. Turn this up. And that's
That's really how we found out. I remember being younger and talking to older producers, and they would always say, man, you just gotta mess with it. I'm like, man, how you get your drums? I'm like, man, you just gotta mess with it. I'd be like, I ain't hating it.
Because they don't want
Yeah, they don't wanna
to give you the
yeah.
sauce.
We get a little older and we figure out now,
There wasn't no sauce to go away back
you just
then.
need to
You
mess
really
with
just
it.
had to mess
figure it out.
with it. Yeah.
Your hours are gonna tell what your music sound like. The more you sitting there, the more you're gonna figure out a lot. Trial and error all day. So yeah, for sure.
So how have you guys remained to stay relevant 15 years into the game, man?
Networking with the
I
younger
was just about to say
guys.
that networking, not staying inside. We some outside guys. We outside. You catch us everywhere. We outside. Branching out in referrals. People like working with us, so they'll send somebody else to us, and it just a big network of people it just leads up to. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like when people come to Houston, we're so tied in with the rappers in Houston that when people come in, out of towners come into Houston, they want to work at the studio, they get referred to us 9 times out of 10. They're gonna reach out to Slim Thug, they're gonna reach out to Sauce Walka, they're gonna reach out to Fast Lane or Lil Jeremy or somebody, and they all gonna say, oh, go to G Luck and be done, go to G&B.
Yeah.
That works. And notice all them. Well, most of those are it's a younger crowd. So instead of us staying in the game and really just messing with who we came up with, reaching back down to the younger when they weren't popping, when they weren't, who they are today, and then eventually now that they're the ones pretty much running the game.
Yep.
We're standing right there next to them because of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of rappers in Houston right now that say that we've been a part of their career from the start, before they were anybody. We were always right there, just throwing them in the mix.
Yeah.
Come on, let's come to the studio. Such gonna be here. Come by the studio. Come do this. Yep.
Yes,
So that's how we remain relevant after all these years, just tapping around, networking with everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you guys started off with on Letoya Lucket's
Yep.
project, right?
That's Big
And-
Sis.
Big sis.
Number
She
one.
actually out here right now filming.
Oh, okay.
Family Hustle.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, her album, she had a debut album that came out, and we produced the intro and the outro to that album, and it went platinum.
Young in the game too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did that feel like?
Man, to be honest, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know what to feel because I didn't know. We got the plaque and everything. It was like, yes, we went platinum. What's next?
Did you expect everything to go platinum?
As a younger cat, you think the world's coming to you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
thought everything was about to take off. Like, oh,
Yep.
it's up now. We about to be on. We about to be for real.
It's like a sports guy getting drafted. The work gets harder. You know what I mean? Oh, I got drafted. I got.
The expectations are higher
when
now.
you get there, your expectations are you actually have to spend more time in the studio. You have to network more. And when you thought, oh, I got a plaque, everything coming my way. Nah, you'll sit there and look at that plaque. That plaque will look at you.
And that's it. That's about it.
What have you done lately?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure. We learned that. We learned that at a young age, though, just because of that. Because we did sit there like, yeah, we platinum producers. We just so happened to. Nah, a lot of work got put in over the years, for sure. Anybody in Houston will tell you that, for sure.
Everybody in
Vouch.
Houston to tell you that. I don't think there's a person in Houston that don't know who we are.
Yeah.
To be honest, we've been around for a very long time.
How'd you guys link with Slim Thug?
Really, I mean, being honest,
Toya.
yeah,
Okay.
they were dating, like, our
She didn't know who he was at first.
She didn't know who he was really, and it was like he's the guy, whatever. And then when he gets here, they start dating, and then he kind of became big brother. And then when they kind of parted, we still were.
He still latched on us.
Yeah, because we still would make.
We were still
music
at this
and
point,
stuff.
like when they were dating, when they fell out, after they did what they did, we were already tied in with Boss Hog Outlaws.
Okay.
So whether you stop talking to her or whatever, we already in with the
We had
other
a room
rappers.
at the studio.
Yeah, we have a room at your studio. So,
But it never was that. It never was, grown people gonna do what they do, and it was never a.
yeah, he never put that over us.
She never did. It was always, it's all business. But that's big bro. It's really kind of fate. Just being in the city, he the man. You know what I'm saying? There as far as like work. So and he could plug you into a lot of. We did get a lot of connections off of him. Any rapper come to town. Hell, Boosie came from him. Boosie, when he first
we met Boosie through Snoop Dogg.
Had cancer. He came to town. I guess he had went to a studio the night before, but he had cancer. So he gonna be staying here, and he's going to get treatment every morning. He wanted to, work, but he didn't want to be in a studio where, everybody's taking pictures of him every day, doing all that. So that call came at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, hey, Boosie need a studio. It was like, all right. I remember getting up, hurry up, rushing to the studio. And next thing you know, he was there like 2-3 months. We ended up doing like more now.
20-something songs in that little 3-month period.
Oh, wow.
But this is, we talking about like, what was it, 2015?
That was 2015.
Something like that?
Yeah.
2014, 15, when he caught cancer and he had to go do the chemo or whatever. Sitting in Houston, needed a studio, came to us. And
sidebar, that helped.
The first beat he heard, he got like 19 more right after that.
The first beat was it was called Real Nigga He put Jeezy on it.
Okay, yeah.
That was the first song we did.
That was the first beat we played him, and what it was, he actually we were on some engineer. Like I say, we know how to engineer. I don't say call us engineers, but we know how to engineer. Just
so he booked the studio based off of that. I need a studio, all right, bet. So he didn't even know we were producing. He didn't know us from mechanical.
What the other one is?
Y'all just the engineers I booked for the night.
What the other engineer? What that he didn't even know our names like that, and we've got.
We played our role. We didn't, we ain't no engineers, but we producers. We didn't do all that.
That's exactly
cool. You
how it
want us to
went.
press record? We got you.
And then once his producer started slowing up, and I remember him sitting there screaming at one of his dude, man, you got me looking stupid in the studio. You ain't sent the beats. Like, Boosie, we got beats. And from then on, G&B. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This the sound. Oh, why ain't nobody rapping on here? As he started going ham on us. That's brother for life.
For life.
Yeah, for sure.
Off the flap.
ETCO.
What's it like working with Zero?
Oh man, that's big bro too.
Hey, big bro.
Love Zero.
Yeah.
Zero. Yeah. Working with Zero is definitely interesting.
He's very talented.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize how talented Zero is. Zero can sing.
He's a one-man band.
Ain't no, okay, call them to sing the hook. Nah, I'll do it. Give me another track. He go with harmonies and stuff like that. And that for sure amazed me the first time working with him. It was like, oh, I hear your music.
You really sing.
But you really in here, you hitting notes.
Zero got 32 tracks.
Come on.
Harmonies and everything doubled and this and that.
For
32
sure.
tracks.
Ro is a beast.
Wrote the
Vandross.
Ro sit there sometime and outwork you. You don't have enough beats to finish because every beat you play, he got a song to it. Everything you play.
Boosie work like that too though.
Oh yeah.
He sad. He the first beat you throw on. Load it up. Let's go.
That's what I was able to do. All my feelings in my past in like a month. That was one of the mixtapes he did when he had cancer.
That messed with my work ethic because, I've been had a headache and been like, man, we gonna just shut it down. Boosie was coming from chemo every morning, knocking out at least 7-8 songs a day. Waking up, going back to chemo at 7 a.m.
Can't wait to go back to the studio.
It was non-stop. And then, his family that's around him, they all he don't gotta lift a finger. He a boss, he a businessman. He know how to lift a finger, but everybody around him, they know when to give him his medicine, so he ain't gotta move. So he just sat there, we sat there and work. And that made me say, oh yeah.
He was in the first 3 months of his chemo, he was in a wheelchair. They would literally roll him in the booth and leave him in there for 12 hours. Walk out, bring him his food, bring him everything to him while he's in the booth.
Yeah, when I think of Zero, man, I was like, he's one of the first people to make like pain music that's so popular
We linked
now.
them up and they did a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pain music, yeah.
And Zero still makes pain music.
Yeah, for sure.
That's his lane. Yeah. Like we still work with Zero to this day.
He's a happier guy now though.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, he's a lot happier guy now, I'd say.
All right, so how'd you guys link up with TSF?
Again, just being, I'll never, you want to tell that story?
Huh?
All right, we were judges one time at a.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going back. I'm gonna get into this real quick. This I don't even think TSF was a word yet. We were judging, I think what was it?
Like a producer panel.
Okay.
Like, when you go to somebody, oh yeah, y'all come out, upcoming rappers.
Oh, okay, yeah, we were producing. People, artists
That
would
goes
ask
to
us
show you how
questions.
long we've been in the game, because we were on a panel at this time. Like, okay, these are the guys y'all need to talk to, you know, whatever. So yeah, nah.
So we're in this venue doing a panel. People are asking us questions. It's packed. There's maybe 100 artists in here. It's a group of artists all the way in the back, with their back against the wall, like they got just to talk to us. And out the blue, as questions are being asked, all of a sudden you hear somebody in the background say, "Hey, y'all heard of TSF?"
How you say? I bet y'all don't know about the Sauce.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, nah, but I guess, you know, do your thing, keep shooting for the stars, young nigga.
He was like, well, y'all about to hear about this real soon.
Exactly what he said.
He was screaming in the back. It's Sauce Walka, way in the back. We didn't even know who he was.
Y'all gonna see what the Sauce is, and this and this and this, and that's back when he was 100% thugging.
Yeah.
He didn't even belong amongst the artists that was in there.
Right. And then that took off. So once we did that, maybe a month or two afterwards, we linked up with Walk, and you just start bringing them to the studio.
Yeah.
We just started bringing them to the studio. That's what we did. We started, let's do some songs. Come to the studio. And Slim is somebody that's in the studio with us all day, every day. Even if he's not recording, he's gonna be there with us. So that's how we linked that up. And then they did this song called Everybody. It was actually a Yo Gotti song.
Okay.
Yo Gotti song.
What was his original song?
It's called Everybody. That's why we called it Everybody. All right, so Yo Gotti dropped this song called Everybody. And back then, people, you know how artists used to take like another person's instrumental and rap over it and throw out a freestyle? That's what we did. So that was the hottest instrumental out at the time. And Slim, he had this segment that he did every Thursday called Thug Thursdays, where he would just release a freestyle. Remember that? So we were running that. We were in control of the Thug Thursdays. So he was like, he kept seeing us bring Walk to the studio. He's like, man, dude, cool. You know, hook it up, let's do something. So he was like, he did the Everybody beat, put Walk on it, and dropped it. We shot a video and dropped it. It was that simple. It wasn't like, it wasn't out for sale.
Too had Slim in the trenches.
Oh yeah.
100% trenches for the video.
But, so we dropped the song, right? The song took off. That's what gave TSF their look. That's what made everybody say, who is
They
those
stopped
guys?
playing the original song.
Yo Gotti's team, CMG, had to reach out to Slim on a cease and desist, like, yo, y'all gotta stop that record, bro, because our record is brand new and we're not getting no spins in that region because of y'all's record. And Slim sitting there like, we not selling this, we dropped it as a freestyle, it's on the internet only.
It's just promo.
But the radio and everybody else just picked it up naturally. And in our region, that version, Sauce Walka and Slim Thug's version was playing other than Yo Gotti's version, you know what I mean? And they
got that version. We ain't, like I said, I ain't know the original.
That was crazy, that song. It was just a freestyle we threw out and it took off. And to the point to where CMG had to call and say, hey man, y'all gotta stop that.
For sure.
It's messing up our record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Sauce was just,
Yeah,
but I mean the whole TSF for sure. Shout out to the whole TSF, but Sauce, he was destined for that. I remember us taking him to to one of like a panel type situation where Elliott Wilson, and you know this is Elliott Wilson, this classy.
He don't know Elliott Wilson. He don't know who he is. He just know he's the guy that threw this event.
And we in there, it was me, B, and Propain. Shout out Propain
And
from
Boston,
Houston,
George.
in Boston, George. And we went in there, and I remember us just in there chilling, mingling, networking, and then we turn around, and here is Sauce in Elliott Wilson's face, and that's like you have a loose pit bull, and he's over there playing with the company, like, nah, go get him. We all saying like, you go get him, no, you go get him,
Because all we see,
you see is him just.
You just see him talking to Elliott. He's screaming real loud. He's over there though. We don't know what
You
he's
just
saying.
see Elliott
So
Wilson
we all
kinda
sound like, man,
standing
go get him, bro. Go get him. He's messing it up. As soon as we walked over there, Elliott was like, yo, hey, give me his number. I need his number.
By the end of the night, he said his piece, and he was like, and where's the guy, Sauce?
Oh, yeah, where's that Sauce guy
Hey,
at?
I'm listening to your stuff on the plane. I need your number before I go. And I think that kind of opened our eyes. Like, our eyes were already open to him, naturally. But that opened our eyes, like, that ain't so bad. Like, you could let him in. Most artists, you bring into the room, they up under you. They're
gonna be quiet.
Hey, man,
Walk took off and start talking to everybody on
you
his
don't
own.
want nobody, everybody knew who he was at the end of the day. And at that time, it was just kind of like, okay, this needs to happen. I remember first night we did a song. First night we did a song with him, just real quick. I said, I'm here, we should pull up a beat, and he killed it. And he killed it so much. A matter of fact, me and my boy E here with us today. Shout out to my boy E. You know what I'm saying? E was in the gym rapping. Man, he heard the song one time, rapping Sauce verse, nonstop rapping his verse, and it made me go, we on something here. He knew his verse from top to bottom, and he had said he ain't gonna sit in the studio too long with us. He gonna go in and be asleep by 12. And he knew Sauce's whole verse, and it just made me say, okay, let's figure this out. And from then on, it was just like a relationship that can't be stopped at this point. Like we got mad love for the whole case. Sanchi, Rizzo,
Peso, the whole, we fam.
Everybody,
We the unofficial TSF members.
For sure. We got chains on the way.
Well deserved, hell yeah. Yeah, talk to us about working with Propain. We know you guys
Propain.
done a lot of work together.
Authentic. Love. We from the same hood, home Clark, Texas.
Hey, I feel like we came out the mud together. We
Yeah,
all
for sure.
like I'm not gonna say we bred Pro, but we all kind of came up together. He was in the studio with us every day, coming up. I'm talking. We didn't have a dollar, a dime. Pro was in there with us, but we kind of like helped each other develop. He piggybacked off us, we piggybacked off him. Still to this day, Pro is one of the most underrated lyricists in the South that we have out here, man.
I agree.
And
For sure.
yeah, and like
He take his time with his music. He
got a crazy project about to drop right now too.
It's about to drop. Yeah.
Zero's on it. He just dropped a single. It's called "It's Not Safe Outside" featuring Zero.
Yeah, that's really dope.
You saw that?
Yep.
That just came out. He got one with Peso getting ready to drop that we did. Pro has a nice album coming out, but Pro is one of those artists that I feel like 2021 is about to be his year.
For sure.
He's been in this for over 10 years, and it's kind of just was on the, but now he's doing like this. Everybody's reaching out to him now.
He also knows how to make money out of music.
Right.
He knows
That's
how to
another
make
thing.
Pro ain't running
His
around
brand,
here.
his Forever Trio brand in the South, especially in the region where we at, that's already solidified.
For
His
sure.
merch goes crazy. His albums go crazy. He's one of the few artists that I know that can still sell a physical copy CD.
He has a strong
When he drops
fan
his
base.
albums, he's gonna press up 1,000 CDs and sell them on his Instagram. He's gonna to all my fans. I got 1,000 CDs. It come with a hoodie, autograph, whatever, like a package. And he
Man,
sells out
it's
of them.
born to lose, raised to win tattoos out here. People getting their arms tatted with his album cover and stuff like that. And so artists like that, you kind of got to watch. I always compare him to Nipsey, which was one of his favorite artists before he passed. It's not the fast route. Like, I remember him, we
Slow
putting out a
rolling.
song, and we was like, man, go put it on this site. You're going to get more of this and that. I'm dropping it on Forever Trio YouTube. And it's going to build. Over the years, it's going to build. I wanted everything to come from me. And even when I didn't understand it, I understand it now. You know what I mean? He understands the music game. He's very smart. He's not cliche. That's why I like him too. He's not like, I got to be a rapper. I got to do this to get on. Nah, I don't got to do none of this. You know what I mean? So I like Propain for that, for sure.
A lot of people won't understand that kind of mind frame. That we come from Texas, so we come up in a heavy indie influenced game. So everybody's kind of like, we do it on our own type
don't
of
need
time.
nobody.
We don't need no label. We're not looking to get signed. We're not trying. We're gonna get it out the mud. Even in producing, that's how we kind of looked at it. We never took a publishing deal. Never did none of that.
We looked at it as like beat trapping back in the game. Like, we got beats for the money. What's up? Like, that's how we was. We didn't care about labels and stuff like that. We was making money. I was just selling beats.
To all the independent labels in the South. Yep.
They got
Still
us going.
to this day.
Yeah. Beat trapping.
Can you reveal any other artists you've been working with that's about to drop?
We got coming out.
Man, but with so many people we working with, bro.
D Flowers.
D Flowers. I see so many people.
D-Baby.
D-Baby, Young Al, Fast
yeah,
Lane,
yeah.
Jeremy, we named Peso.
My boy Justo Flex, man. Shout out him too, man. He
who
doing
else,
his
man?
thing in Houston.
I don't want to just keep naming Houston. It's
Yeah.
outside stuff too. It's just being put on the spot is one of those questions that I always hate to ask because I don't have it like in the back of my memory.
But it's because it's so many of them. It's so many people that we mess with, and it's genuine. They mess with us genuine. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of hard to remember, but
Still doing, Slim still rapping, Zero, all these guys still rap to this day. They still putting out albums and everything, and we still on it.
we go back to Letoya Lucket. We still got records
Even
with her. We
Toya
did that
still
little
doing
Christmas
it.
record.
Okay.
with her. We did a Christmas album with her. But Home Depot was like picking up one of the singles or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. We just waiting on that one.
All right, guys, any last words before we wrap it up? Any shout outs?
This is definitely not the last time y'all seen G&B, man.
Not the last
I know this is probably a lot of people's first time seeing our face, but we've been around for years.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't want to make it sound like we just old as hell, but we've been around for a long time. We got to start early.
We got it. Yeah, we got a really early
I think
start.
our first placement came when we were like 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then back then it was a little different. So, but 2021, stay tuned, man. G Luck and B Down, we are coming. We got a bunch of records dropping. bunch of new projects on the way.
G&B, man.
We also dropping projects ourselves. We doing
Look
a bunch
for
of
that.
installments.
Look for that.
Yeah, 2021, man. Dirty Glove Bastard, we here.
Off the porch.
Shout out June James, Lil
June
June,
James, all
Finesse,
them, yeah.
Rami, Ross, all my producers, Fred on them, Young Rich,
Keep going.
Rando,
Keep going.
DJ Chose,
Yeah.
man, I don't want to leave nobody out, bro. All my producer homies in Texas, y'all know what it is, man.
We got love for them. Be looking out for all of them. All of it.
Don't even trust your mom or your father or your grandmother or your grandfather. Trust nobody. Don't trust